Good evening, everyone. This is Kellyanne, your High Priestess, bringing you divine messages. Tonight's reading is going to be for those of you with your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in the sign of Gemini. We're going to take a look at your current energy, see what's going on for you. We're also going to take a look at any obstacles and challenges that you might currently be facing. And then moving forward, we'll take a look at what's coming around the corner for you, Gemini, to see, where you're going, and also any indication of things that you may not be aware of. Okay, so let's shuffle the deck. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my ancestors, and loved ones, thank you for this illumination. Thank you for your blessings, your protection. Spirit, as I attempt to interpret and analyze these messages and advice that you are channeling through me this evening, I ask that you please be as specific as possible so that I may provide accurate guidance for my seekers, my Gemini viewers. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and start with some energy for you. Spirit, can I have current energy for my Gemini audience, please? Current energy for my Geminis for 2 what's going on for Gemini? Okay, we have the King of Cups in reverse, water energy there. What's going on with Gemini? Thank you. Fire King reverse major for Taurus. What's going on for Gemini right now? Okay. We have the Eight of Swords reversed. We have the Star, major for Aquarius. We have the Three of Swords here. So our energy with the 8. And any obstacles or challenges currently affecting Gemini. Challenges they might be going through, please. Obstacles or challenges for Gemini. Obstacles or challenges for Gemini. Obstacles or challenges for Gemini, please. Obstacles or challenges, please. Obstacles or challenges. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So first, let's start with what your current essence is. What's going on here? You have this Knight of Wands, okay? Knights in tarot is moving. They can move forward, they can move backwards. But in general, out of all of the knights, this is the fastest moving knight. Okay? This knight is bringing forth passion, drive, motivation. This is a go-getter. This is somebody who, chases after what they want, they usually achieve what they want. This person is very charismatic, very alluring. It's part of their charm. They can sometimes be a little arrogant, right? But it's part of their kind of charisma. Um, for some reason, Gemini, if this is not you, it could be somebody that you're dealing with because it's coming up as your challenge or an obstacle enough for you. You may be having a hard time moving forward with something. You might be having a hard time after what it is that you want. And it's funny because this card just came out in a previous reading. This card really represents faith moving forward toward a goal, towards something that you're interested in, something that you're passionate about. But if it's your obstacle, your challenge, it's like just the opposite. You just can't seem to get your feet going here. So let's take a look and see. Now, Also, if you're wondering, this just came to me. If you're wondering if the current person that you're with is in this for the long haul, I have to say no, because really this card, even though it's in the upright, the fact that it's in your obstacle or challenge position is because of this person's personality. This is a thrill seeking person. This is like pleasure in the here and now. This is like a party energy. This is like fun. This is like, let's live on the edge. You only live once kind of energy, right? We sometimes call that YOLO energy. This is not somebody who really is around to make a commitment to you. So this could be why this is posing as your challenge, because I do see this Three of Swords here. The Three of Swords is really a card of huge disappointment. It can be heartbreaking energy. It can be feeling so disappointed and so crushed. It's painful, right? And this is your current energy. Now, I feel like maybe you've been wishing for more. You've been wishing for things to be more solidified with this person, possibly. That's what I'm hearing also. You're keeping the faith. You're hoping that, by saying your prayers and kind of, being positive and having affirmations every day, like, I think I can, things are going to work out. But here's the thing. You have the Eight of Swords here as well, um, in reverse. The Eight of Swords is really coming up in reverse when somebody is just not willing to kind of take the blindfolds off and see things clearly, right? Um, I do feel, Gemini, that there is a mature masculine energy involved here. I don't know if this is you or your person, but this person could be a water sign also. It could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but it's water energy. Water energy is all about the emotions. It's about matters of the heart. It's about intuition. It's about caring. It's not about emotion that has to do with logical thinking. It's more about your intuition, what's on the inside, what you actually feel. The fact that this is the first card that's coming out in your current energy, and the fact that it's in reverse, is indicating to me that somebody may feel very depressed over the situation. This person is having a very hard time communicating how they feel about this situation. They may be having a hard time communicating how they feel to you, or even admitting to themselves what maybe is going on here. Okay. Sometimes when this card comes up in reverse, this could be somebody that maybe is even in therapy or is in counseling or talking to somebody that they can look up to, maybe a counselor, a therapist, a best friend. But overall, they're having a very hard time dealing with whatever it is that they're feeling because of possibly this behavior. So if this is what's posing as your challenge, this you only live once energy from your person, or if this is you're creating this heartbreak and this person feeling very depressed about it. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. So let me clarify some of these things and then we'll get to the Hierophant in a moment. Another thing that we have to remember is sometimes when people are not feeling their best emotionally, they can tend to be dishonest, sometimes just in like telling little white lies, but also because they're not really emotionally available to be open to you. They're very focused on themselves right now. This person can be dishonest. This person can be manipulative because they're in a place of possible like self-pity. Okay. And also, the Hierophant typically in tarot represents like a counselor, a teacher, somebody who really is very knowledgeable about tradition, about rituals in society, marriage, things like that, like societal norms. Okay. So the fact that these two cards are coming up next to each other in reverse, to me as a reader, with this Eight of Swords in reverse, if this is the person that you're dealing with, this person is just not in a good place right now. Okay. This person is not in a place to commit to anything because right now it's just non-committal. I mean, the Hierophant in reverse is really the lack of commitment. You know, this person cannot move forward and progress to the next stage of this relationship, which I feel is why this card is coming out as your challenge, Gemini. Okay. And the fact that maybe you have been wishing for things to work out, it's only really going to lead you to heartbreak if this is the dynamic between the two of you. Tell me about the Hierophant in reverse here, please. Gemini. Tell me about the Hierophant. Tell me about the Hierophant, please. Tell me about the Hierophant, please. Tell me about the Hierophant, please. Why is the Hierophant in reverse here for Gemini? Thank you. We have the Page of Cups. This person's just immature. That's what I'm picking up. This person might have, you know, been sort of flirtatious with you. Again, like with this immature energy, this back and forth, like passion driven, I just want to have fun. And the fact that they're emotionally very immature, they're not going to be open to progress here. They're not going to be open to anything. Um, I actually feel like this card is maybe more for you, not for the person, because you might be having a hard time seeing the red flags here, Gemini. Okay. Let's take a look at Eight of Swords. Yeah, this has to do with the lovers, right? And with the Knight of Wands, this is a passionate relationship. Now, normally, I would say if these cards were in the upright and they were in a positive sense, I would say that this is a very loving relationship. But I do feel that this is a relationship between, it's a romantic setup here, but it's not something that I feel has the potential based on what I'm seeing to work out. Okay. Tell me about this King of Cups. What's up with the King of Cups here? Okay, so we see you're having the Justice card in reverse, first of all. Right off the bat, when that card comes out, this is not a fair partnership. Okay. Um, with this heartbreak card here, is this a situation where your person's just like such a player that there's a separation pending? Is there a divorce pending? Sometimes when the Justice card comes out, Libra energy here, um, it could mean that, right? It just means that things are not working in your favor with this person. They really aren't. There's not a fair balance here at all, between the energy here. It's just it's not a 50-50 reciprocal situation here. I am seeing this Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing, very loving, giving, generous, well-grounded individual, right? Earth energy here. This could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, doesn't have to be, it's just earth energy. But um, you know, if this is you, it may be that you want that happy home. You want that nurturing, you know, environment, you know, with the home and the pets and the garden and the kids and all of that, but something's very unfair here. Something's very unfair. Now, I feel like best case scenario is that you would take the blindfold off and be able to like reclaim your power, and hopefully, like maybe through your faith, be able to regain some sense of, you know, becoming more stable, recovering from this heartache that I see happening here. Because, I'm sensing a lot of, you know, disturbance here, a lot of pain, unhappiness. Somebody's just wanting to live the life, the party life all the time, and for somebody like the Queen of Pentacles, that's not going to work out well because this person is all about a secure and stable home environment, wanting stability, and that's not what I'm seeing here. That's not what I'm seeing here. But like I said, the best case scenario would be for you to take that blindfold off and be able to move forward. So speaking of that, let's try to see what's coming around the corner for you, Gemini. Okay. So yeah, so we have the Six of Wands, we have the Three of Cups, both in reverse here. So right away, this is you not feeling in the future like you're being recognized at all for all of your hard work, your dedication, your effort. You're hanging around trying to fix things. And when the Three of Cups comes up in reverse, it's really indicating that there's not going to be a situation or an event worth celebrating here. It's not going to be, joyful. It's going to be something that, see, all of these cards are coming up in reverse. So for me as a reader, guys, when these cards come up this way, there's a huge imbalance here. And just like I said with the Justice card upside down, it just means it's not. So, you have the Nine of Cups here. The Nine of Cups upright means that you're feeling amazing. You're feeling abundant. You're feeling, blessed and strong. It's fun. It's pleasurable. It may not be for the long term, but at least you're feeling very pleased with yourself, right? Um, another thing when this card comes up is that this person that you're dealing with may just really feel a sense of like way too much ego, first of all. That's what I'm hearing right away. But like almost like a sense of like false pride, meaning that they kind of view themselves as more desirable or more popular than they actually are, if that makes any sense. I realize that that might only target a few of your situations, but is it possible that you're involved with somebody who has a very strong ego intact, but sometimes when you hang around with them and you listen to them, you're like, where does this person come off thinking this way? You just don't get it, right? That's kind of like what I'm picking up here. With this Ten of Wands, I do feel, Gemini, moving forward, that ultimately when this situation comes to an end, which it should, because this is not something that's going to benefit you in any way. I'm just going to put it out there. Um, it's going to leave you very emotionally exhausted, like completely spent. Okay. Like I said, I hope this isn't a situation with a separation or a divorce, but sometimes when this Justice card comes out like this, I mean, you have the Lovers, you have the broken heart, you have all this immature kind of arrogant, deceitful energy here, or I shouldn't say deceitful, but me, definitely. Um, Huge ego here. You not feeling appreciated, you not giving credit for, your participation in this, not being able to get along or celebrate or share happiness with others. I just don't think it's worth it, to be honest. I really don't. I usually don't give my opinion, but I try to just call what I see. But, let's see what this person would like you to know. Spirit, can you please let me know what this person may want to say to Gemini if they could? What does this person want you to know? They may be aware of something that they haven't shared with you. They may want to tell you something. They may want to somehow communicate with you something that's on their mind, but they haven't because they have a hard time communicating or expressing how they feel. What does this person want to say to Gemini? Wow. I wish I had treated you better. There you go. Shoulda, woulda, coulda card. I call that, right? Um, Gemini. Okay, let's see what the angels have in store for you. What would you like Gemini to know moving forward? Gemini who is in this position, please, because I do believe, as we do in tarot, that if you are watching this video right now, you're meant to hear it. Okay, so what do you want Gemini to know? It's telling you to wait. Whatever it is that you are thinking about doing, or an action that you're planning on taking, for some reason, Spirit is letting you know to wait a little bit. Actually, let's see if we can get a better sense. Maybe there's a message that's going to come your way about something. Maybe there's some information that you're going to find out that you need to know about before making any decisions. It's telling you don't jump the gun here. Don't put the cart before the horse. Let's just be a little patient. Don't be impulsive. Okay? Okay. What else do you want Gemini to know, please, Spirit? Messages for Gemini in this situation, please. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's telling you to listen to your intuition. That jumped out there. Listen to your gut, right? It's not always, what you see on paper, facts. Sometimes you have to really go within. What do you feel? What is your heart telling you? Because often we ignore things that we don't want to deal with, or things that we don't want to be true if we don't like them, right? So if we don't like what the truth is, we tend to ignore it. But if something in you is nudging at you, red flags, things that are not sitting right with you, things that might have been said, or certain situations where it's still, you're not able to let it go. There's a reason, right? That's your protection. That's telling you something's not right here. What am I missing? It's telling you to wait. You're going to get some kind of information here, Gemini. Okay. Can I have a soul's journey card, please? A soul's journey card. There's a message for you here, Gemini, something that you need to learn throughout this process, because there's a reason for every season. People are put in our lives for certain reasons, even though when we're going through it, we're like, why on earth is this happening to me? It's because there are moral lessons to be learned. Fate and karma and divine timing is very real. And we can't progress as humans without going through these trials and tribulations. Balance and friendship. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. What did I just say? I just said that, right? There's a reason for every season. Count on somebody that's going to help you. Okay? You have friends, use them as you're going through this. The Justice card in reverse is really the exact opposite of this. So if this is where you are right now, Gemini, you need to find that balance again. You need to find harmony, and hopefully your friends can help you do that. Okay? So this is what I have for you, Gemini. I hope that in some way this reading has been helpful for you. If this resonates with you, if you can relate to this reading, I'd love to hear from you in the comment section, and I'll be happy to write back. I'm looking forward to our next reading so we can see how this progresses for you and see where you are in a few weeks. Until then, I wish you blessings and happiness. Thank you.